Hi, Tracy here from Weight Loss Oz. Today I'm going to talk about binge eating. Many people who have put on weight over the years that they didn't want to put on actually find that when they analyse their eating patterns, they will, for instance, decide, I just have to eat a box of chocolates, and they can eat the whole box in one sitting. Now, people who are like that, obviously you pile the weight on, but it's a habit that you have to break in order to help to get the weight off. Because it's not healthy, obviously, and you know it's not healthy, but you need to be able to work out why you're doing it and then how you can stop it. So why do people do that? Some people do that because they're bored. Some people do it because they're stressed, or maybe because they're tired, or maybe something's gone wrong in their day and that's how they eat, and it's a comfort factor. Some people eat because they're lonely. So work out what it is for you. Think about the times that you've needed to just scoff a whole bar of chocolate, whole tub of ice cream. What would happen during your day or in the few days leading up to that that made you feel you needed to do that? And I know that afterwards you felt bad, beat yourself up over it, but you need to be able to move forwards and control it going forwards. Now, we know it takes a good 3 to 5 weeks to break a habit, and probably I reckon binge eating is probably longer than that, to actually really break that habit and not to do that again, or to do it less often perhaps is a better target. So what can you do to avoid it? Well, number one, don't have money in your wallet. Then you can't just buy a big bar of chocolate when you go past the shop and eat it on the way home, or when you buy petrol and buy a big bar of chocolate and eat that as you drive along. Something else you can do is when you go shopping, write your shopping list and only buy what's on the shopping list. If big bar of chocolate is not on the shopping list, you can't have it. Following on from shopping, if it hasn't got into your pantry, then it's not there to eat. Put things in your pantry that you can snack on, that are protein based, low in calories, things that will help your diet rather than things that won't. So if you get the munchies, you get that real urge that you've got to have something, then you can turn to something more healthy instead, because the bad stuff isn't there. Something else you can try is really have to eat ice cream. Take one portion from the tub, put it in a bowl, and eat the bowl full and put the rest away. If you eat straight out of the container, you're likely to eat heaps more. So you're satisfying that urge, but without going crazy and absolutely blowing your diet. So a couple of things there to take into account when you're thinking. You need to know, what is it that's causing you to do that? And then find ways to avoid it, and maybe also you need to look to find ways to avoid being in those situations, or something else to do instead. So if it is a boredom thing, you need to find something to be doing with your hands, something to be doing with your body, so that you're not thinking about eating a whole bar of chocolate or a whole tub of ice cream. Stay on track, stay on the wagon. If you fall off for one day, get back on tomorrow.